Hey guys, Dandy Dan here, bringing you another farming episode. Mainly because some of the Town Hall 9s in my clan have been asking about farming. One of the big things when you're a new 9, you want Dark Elixir because you want your heroes to be going up. But you also have a whole bunch of these, Elixir upgrades. You got things in the lab, you got the lab itself, you got, 4 army camps that are 2 million apiece. You got all these barracks that are like 3 million apiece for baby drags. And then you've got 2.75 million times 2 for, to get witches. So you want to try and make all these things happen so that you're not a new 9 anymore, because those are all the defining things that bring you up a level as far as Town Hall 9 is concerned, so that you have 220 camp space, you have witches, you have, baby dragons, you have research troops, and, you're not a weak 9 anymore. But, it's hard to do everything at once. If they were saying, well, we're going to use dark troops so that we can build up elixir. Well, it's a defeating purpose because you're using up the dark elixir that you need to spend on your heroes to get that queen up to a decent level, to make sure that that king is progressing along. Um, so I was like, hey, you got to use this cheap army. That's what you got to do. So, we have been using pretty much like this right here. Like, I've got it on quick train. You see elixir time, about 30 barbarians, 42 archers, 8 giants, 41 goblins, a P.E.K.K.A. just in case you need to make some kind of core charge. Since, back in the day I didn't use the P.E.K.K.A. because they took 45 minutes to cook. Well, now they take 3 minutes. So, yeah, sure, I'll take a P.E.K.K.A. A handful of minions for those little areas where you can get the minion in there and basically when a cannon and mortar are covering a pump or something, you can take it out, or you can use them on the king to take out a king as well. And then 6 wall breakers. So just to kind of go through and show you some of these raids that I found, we're looking for dead bases. That's what we're doing. Um, so I'll just play a couple of these as I talk. This is just a chintzy ass base that, we're going to take it out. I mean, that's what we're going to do. Um, so basically, in the last day, I did an army camp. It's about 12 hours ago now. I had, I think I had about 3 million. I had cashed in my clan castle loot from the war. So I was at 3 million. I spent 2.25. So I had maybe a million left in loot. Well, my current loot, I'm at something like, I don't know, a little over 3 million again or something. We'll look at it in a second. But, basically, I have a builder. I'm ready to do another army camp or a dark barrack. But the problem is that, my lab comes free in about 11 hours, and I want to have enough to also do something with the lab. So I need more elixir is I'm at 3.6. But, I was at a million. So I've raised, just in the last 12 hours doing these kind of raids, I've raised 2.6 million more elixir. And I'll surely raise some more. Not a problem. Um, I already kind of showed that one in the last video. Um, just another simple, found a dead base. There's tons of these. There's no need to settle for bases that you have to work hard on when you can find this stuff, and it's so easy when you need the elixir as a new 9. I mean, don't play around with it. Just find some dead bases, and, it's super easy raiding. Just do it over and over and get your loot and go on to the next one. I'll speed this up too because it's not like it's anything terrific to look at. Um, basically, I hope to raise, today maybe another million, million and a half in elixir would be nice. so that I can upgrade my lab for 2.5, and then also do maybe another army camp, and that'll be very good progress. So that's basically what I've been doing. But these people are wanting to use, and it's a very common thing to want to use like hogs and Valkyries, and tear up these bases that are basically active bases that probably have less loot than this. I don't have to do anything here. I mean, this is just taking all the loot that I can get out of this thing. Even if I leave a little on the table, it's really okay because these bases are not that hard to take out. I'm not putting that kind of loot into it. Um, oh, this was a good one here. This is the last one of these I'll show, I guess. Mainly I went after this one. There's just a ton of gold. I mean, and also in addition to the elixir upgrades that I've done, I'm making progress on my elixir upgrades. I'm still getting a little bit of dark. It's not as good as like doing like a peg knife where I can go in and grab the dark elixir out of the core and get the town hall. But I'm still getting 400 to 800 raid generally. Some raids don't have any, but it's progressing still. And in addition though, I'm getting all this gold, and so I in the last day I've probably done 10 blocks of wall at 500,000 apiece. So I'm really making great progress on the walls too. If I just do this and remove all and look and see, I had about 68 walls the other day. I mean, a couple days ago. I've been just going to town on the walls. So the school walls are almost done, and then I'm going to move right on to the Lego walls. I mean, just keep doing those. So it's working. That's what I'm telling you. It's working. And if you're not doing it this way, you may want to consider it because as a new 9, it is pretty rough to try and take out active bases because you're at the low end of the totem pole as far as what you're looking at for, you're going to face max 8s or good 9s, or I've even seen Town Hall 10 and 11. So we're going to do a live raid real quick and see what kind of chintzy ass base we can find to take out and get some easy loot. That's what we're going to do. And we'll see, hopefully how many necks it takes, and hopefully it won't even be that many. Of course, making a video, so, stands to reason that it might be a little tougher. Alright, so we're going to look at this. The only thing that troubles me here is some of these are on the inside, so I think I can find better than that, to be honest. Again, it's all in the middle. I'm going to have to use spells and all kinds of expensive stuff to get in the middle. Not enough elixir there. No. Just keep on searching here. This would be an easy 50%, but there's no loot at all. Uh, keep going. Nope. Still no. Nope. Of course, now that I need to find one for the video, it's going to take a while to find one, of course. That's how it always works. Okay. Uh, nope, too much inside. Keep looking. Again, too much on the inside. No. Nope. Man, a little tougher today, but if that's the case, you just keep searching because eventually it will come up. Just make sure you save enough gold to continue searching, which I'm actually down to 28,000, so I guess I have to consider that. But I am going to keep looking. Um, well, there are some full collectors here. I think at the very least, I could do some cheapest chips farming here. So I'm just going to slowly drop these archers around. Now this is where the minions come in handy. I'm going to drop one minion in there and see how he does. Let him get started on that. Do a few archers there to eat through some of that. No minion over here. Let's see if we can. Okay. Look over here real quick. That's probably out of range of that air defense. And then we'll bring this guy over here. Do that. Nope, come back. Come back. We want you dead. With him out of the way, this should be a little easier to take care of. Okay, so now we're just gonna wipe all this out. You see, we're easily collecting this loot. We'll get our little bit of dark elixir there. Just being very patient with the raid. Now we're also gonna try and get 50%. I mean, why the heck not, right? We're already at 47. We're gonna get 48 off the builder's hut. So we just need 2%. That sounds like a great job for the king. I don't think it particularly matters where we try to get it at. So this looks like the easiest stuff to take out. We'll send in a giant to shield the king just a slight bit. And then we'll rage him up. He'll take everything out. There it is. Got the win. Out we go. Now we use barely anything there. 30. I mean, those are all cheap troops. So 40, 70, 80 troops. We picked up 200,000 in loot. I mean, that's really crazy good. So, being that we did that, we almost have a full army trained again. We're going to get him out of the way. So since we almost have a full army, I'm just going to keep looking. It's going to be a long video, but, why not? We'll keep looking and see how much more loot we can get. Hopefully we find something quick. No. Not very exciting. And the good thing about that little in-betweener raid is that, I was low on gold, and now I have tons of gold to do searching with. 128,000. So, I mean, I could literally probably search for another half hour, but hopefully that doesn't happen to me. But, that is good because we were running low on gold, only because I spent it on walls. I've been spending the gold down to make myself less raidable and to make progress on the walls. Now it's time to show me the money. Come on. Oh, and I think we just... Oh, look how easy this is, okay? Oh, wait, maybe not. Some of it's on the inside. Are these full? They're kind of full. But that most of the other stuff is in that middle compartment, which I could get to, and I have a ton of giants, so I'm going to do this one. Okay, I think I can get to pretty much all this loot. I'm going to spread some archers around in hopes that I get to 50% just to ease off on the old trophy loss. I'm going to spread these giants a little bit to do some coverage. I'm going to spread the barbarians on the wings, throw in a couple wall breakers and the king in the center, along with some giants in the clan castle. And then I'm going to go to town on the little bit of archers I have left. And I'm going to throw in on these goblins. And then I'm going to do some more of these things. Now I'm going to use one rage spell because I want to make sure I break those walls and get what I need done in that middle area. And this should get us pretty much most of the loot. Yeah, it's all going down. There we go. Do a little rage job there. Don't know if we'll get the town hall or not. I could drop a jump spell and get it, but I don't really want to. I'd rather save the loot. And so that's going to be at a 49%er, unfortunately. I don't have an archer left or anything to pick off. Thought I dropped something on that camp. That's pretty unfortunate. And this guy's watching, so if he wants, or he could subscribe to my channel and, see me wreck his loot. Okay, guys, that's all I got for today, and I will catch you next time.